So if I were a real magician, I should be able to just close my fingers and wiggle and create a coin, right? I thought coin magic was always something really exceptionally beautiful. Let me put this away. I thought it was always something exceptionally beautiful being able to just generate a coin and then take that coin and I snap again. Yep, there's the last coin. So now I have 1, 2, 3 coins. Hold on, wait, that's it's not in the card box. There we go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. That's all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 4 cards, 4 coins, 4 cards, 4 coins, 4 cards, 4 coins. Again, I've always thought that card magic and coin magic were always interrelated, don't you reckon? I don't know, I just think that they always worked hand in hand. The whole idea that, you take a card and a coin and it somehow vanishes. So now I have 2 coins under here, and that coin over here respectively disappears. I thought was always cool. If I were to try, I don't know, try again, just wiggle and shake. And then again, that disappears. And then the last one just like that. Anyway, look, I'm quite new to coin magic altogether. But, hey, everyone can start somewhere. Thank you so much for watching that. I am doing another giveaway for you beautiful, beautiful subscribers of the channel. So, as always, this is my expression to you for just supporting me all the time and watching these videos. You guys make this a living dream for me, and I'm so grateful. So, I have 2 winners. The first one will be winning a standard deck of unopened bicycle playing cards. Great deck if you want to get into card magic, if you want a starting deck, if whatever. These are fantastic cards. Definitely recommend them, and I'll be giving that to one lucky winner. So if you want to get in the chances, just comment down below. Don't have to like or subscribe even, just watching my videos and commenting is all you need to do. Whilst it would mean a lot if you like the video or subscribe, that's not mandatory. And one lucky winner will win. Check this out. The Bicycle Ghost playing cards. And this is the performance finish. So these are really top-notch cards made by the Illusionist playing card company. And that's the back. So, yeah, pretty gnarly stuff. One lucky winner will win a unopened deck of Bicycle Ghosts. So, good luck to everyone out there. Anyway, I wanted to try something with these coins and these cards. Kind of bring the two together. These are normal bicycle cards as always. And these are 4 Australian 20-cent coins. Here's what I'm going to try to do. Just like a deck of cards, or just like these, 4 of a kind. A deck of cards is 4 of a kind, and what I'm going to do is place a coin on on 4 cards, and if I'm right, and if these do have a relationship, the cards that are extracted from this will be the same. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to spread out the cards. And I'm going to put a coin, let's say, right here. Okay. So what card did we just get? Oh, let's just say it was this one. Okay. Okay, so that's the card that we got. I don't know what the card is. I don't know how I could know what the card is. But that's the card we are going with, okay? So we have to somehow get 4 of a kind of that without even looking at the cards. I don't know how on earth we're going to be able to do that. But if we're lucky, let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9. There's coin number 2. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Right here. The 19th card. So, let's see how we went. What was the card that for the first time we are going to check? The 2 of clubs. Now, if this just worked, that means that the position of every coin will indicate where the other 2s are. So, coin number 1. Remember I said the first coin, second on the top. Let's see how he did. Wow. Next coin, if I remembered, it was like 10th, I think. Let's just see, I'll just count to it. Alright, here we go. Coin number 2. Right under here. Ready? Wow. it's this one right here. More or less. Okay, well, let's see. The 3 of diamonds. The one before. Oh. Come on, you're embarrassing me right now. Yeah, one before. 3 of spades. 3 of hearts. And 3 of clubs. Anyway. Interesting stuff the coins are doing tonight. Is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. Hopefully well. Well, you guys asked for it. So, here it is. This is going to be my magic card trick card game video. I've been meaning to make a video like this in quite some time, and it'd be nice to do something different from the original setup. So, we're going to be doing some card tricks. We're going to be doing some card games. We're going to be opening a new deck of cards, and so hopefully these will give you the tingles, 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 tingles. So, when we get started, I'd ask for you to get in your bed and relax, or if you just want to chill out, that's cool too. But let's get into it. So, we have a opened standard deck of bicycle standard playing cards by the United States Playing Card Company. It's an air cushion finish deck. Basically, these are extremely renowned and high quality cards, and the rest of the world, they're extremely expensive. So in Australia, each pack of cards is like $8. So yeah, these are quite expensive compared to the US. They're about, what, $5, $4 each. So there's that. Anyway, so I'm sure many of you have seen a deck of cards like this before. Pretty standard stuff. Yeah, so I do a bit of magic. I used to be really into it, and you can probably hear that playing, so I must apologize. Must apologize for that. But you know, I thought that cards made an awesome sound. I found them really nice to fall asleep to. So, pretty rusty handling a deck of cards, to be perfectly honest. But we can give it a shot nonetheless. So, we're gonna be playing around with this, and possibly open up another deck of cards, the red version. And you know, I might teach you guys some cool magic tricks if I'm feeling generous. But you know, just standard stuff, really. So, I used to do a lot of magic, like, pretty cool stuff, I guess, but, what a fail. But, you know, people are asking for me to do this kind of video, so we might just start with me just, you know, warming up my hands, doing some flourishes, kind of showing some cool little tricks. But if you do want kind of videos like this, let me know. Alright. But you know, nonetheless, just sit back and relax. And just enjoy the sounds and the visual kind of flourishes. sophistry, which is essentially, you know, doing crazy little tricks with packets of cards in the air. You got pretty cool card controls. Cuts. You got shuffles. So this shuffle right here, actually, you'll see. It basically shuffles every card. It's a 52 card shuffle, so you know that's pretty cool, and that has some pretty nice applications. So why don't I go ahead and do a little card trick for you? We'll go ahead and remove the 4 aces. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4 aces. Now, there are multiple ways we can shuffle cards, so if we place all of these on the top, we can give them a kind of a shuffle. Now there are different shuffles you can obviously do, like a standard, a riffle shuffle, but we can do a kind of an overhand shuffle, right? That's a pretty nice shuffle. But to really lose the card, you can do that 52 card shuffle I was talking about. So if we do that, now the goal is to be able to just cut somewhere in the middle of the deck and cut to one of those aces. So watch, if I just go ahead and lift up, you'll see that I just cut to an ace. And should I have cut one card too few or one card too many, I wouldn't have got to that ace. So again, we can cut again, and bang, another ace. And again, one card too few, I wouldn't have made that cut. And you know that each time I cut to an ace, it's so much harder to cut to the next. See, sometimes it's actually not possible. So it's quite difficult, and you know, it isn't something that happens just straight away. It does take multiple tries, so there's an ace. Now the final ace I reckon could be 21st position, maybe 20th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, exactly 21st position. So that's a cool little gambler's exercise, I guess you could kind of think of. But whilst that we have these 4 aces, why don't we do something pretty cool with them? So 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll take those 4 aces, right? And what we'll do is I'll take each ace and I'll make one by one, them all disappear. So there goes the first one, the ace of spades, leaving us with just 3 aces. Here goes the next one. If I just square the cards and snap, now it just leaves us with the ace of clubs and the ace of hearts. If we do a little flick, then it gets rid of the ace of diamonds, just leaving the clubs. If I give the cards a shake, then all 4 aces disappear. But as easy as I disappear, I can make them come back just as quick. Ready? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. So there's a cool little trick with that. Here's also something cool we'll do. I'll give these a little shuffle. And what we'll do is one by one we'll find each ace. There's ace number 1. We'll take, say, this random card. If I just place that on the top, give it a flick. There's ace number 2. Ace number 3. We'll take the 2 black aces and we'll just put those together, right? Watch. They're gonna locate that 3rd ace. If I just riffle the cards, 1 card in between ace number 3 to spell out the ace of diamonds. And if this works, the card that will reveal itself will be the ace of diamonds. So A, C, E, O, F, D, I, A, M, O, N, D, S. All four aces. So, some of you might be wondering, well, how did I do that? Might not tell that trick just because I'm, it's a bit advanced, so it take a lot of practice to be able to do that. But, yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that I would used to do. Anyway, what else do we got? Why don't we do... Oh, jeez, there's so many tricks. Okay. I have, I have to apologize if you can just hear stuff outside. It's, pretty hectic living in the city, as you would know. Alright, let's just do another one. I'm going to riffle down the side of the pack, and when you want just to say stop. Right there. Okay, so we'll take the Jack of Spades. Give the cards a few cuts and a little bit of a mix. Right. So watch, I'll give it a few shuffles. So there are two concepts, imagination and reality. Now these two concepts cannot be used interchangeably, but in card magic it's a bit of a different story. See, let's say after all this shuffling, that Jack of Spades that you chose ends up to the top of the pack, the top 5 cards, let's say. See, that could have just been by chance that after all of this cutting and shuffling, that the card you chose just so happened to be one of the top 5 cards, right? So that's not really imagination and reality coming together, that's just sheer luck and probability. So why don't we go ahead and actually check out these 5 cards at the top of the pack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So I'm gonna turn my head around and I'm gonna show you these 5 cards, and you let me know if one of these top 5 cards is the Jack of Spades. Alright, I'm gonna turn around now. Was it there? Was the Jack of Spades there? It was. Okay. Well, we don't know which one could be the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. We don't know. But here's this. Watch. This is when imagination and reality come together. I'm gonna take the Jack of Spades. You can see the back of it invisible. Now watch that back. I'm gonna take it face up. I'm gonna take this face up Jack of Spades and I'm gonna slide it into the middle of the pack. That moment right there is when 5 cards now become 1, 2, 3, 4. The Jack has disappeared. Meaning, there's only one place that it could be. Face up in the center of the pack. So, there's that trick. Why don't we do just a few more and we'll end the video. let's do this. Let's try that. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and placed the hearts in a random order. Now, the goal is I am going to attempt to fix the order of these cards from this random order to ace through to king. And to make it harder, I won't even look at the cards. Right, so this is going to require some mathematical algorithms, some memory work, and some patterns, but we'll see how we go. This might not work, but we'll see. Okay, ready, set, go. Let's see. Hopefully, if this worked out now, every card should be in numerical order. My best tricks, I won't lie. So, as always, get comfy, get relaxed, but you might not want to miss out on some of the card tricks we're going to be performing for you. As always, this is for your entertainment and relaxation, so just chill out, take a break from whatever work you're doing, and just have some fun. That's what we're all here for anyway. So, why don't we get right into it? Okay. Now, you might realize this isn't my normal deck of cards, actually. This is a very unique deck. As you can probably see, it's called a blank deck, and for a good reason. Every card in the deck's blank. So I've always wanted to buy one of these decks. I just thought, there are some pretty cool effects that you can do with a blank deck. So let's begin with getting you to select the card. Okay, so we always have to do that one, I guess. So let's see. Let's say if you were actually here. I'd riffle down the side of the pack and you just say stop. Let's say right there. And of course the card you're going to choose is, well, a blank card. Okay. Now, my favorite card in the deck is the 2 of clubs. In my ordinary deck, watch. I can take this blank card. Watch. Just give it some rubbing. Let's see if I can try this. Let's just place something in the middle, right? That's about the middle. Okay, we'll just go ahead and take the top card, but watch. With a bit of magic, I can take this blank card and turn it into the 2 of clubs. Alright, pretty cool. Yeah, so that's something cool, a cool property of the blank deck that I've been working on. But here's the cool thing, right? If I take the 2, watch, and just like that, we have a normal deck of cards now. Every card now being completely normal. Okay, so now that we have this normal deck, I guess we may as well do something with it, right? So let's see, I mean, we could try something, I guess. What did you say? Yeah? Alright, well, this is I know you might have been a bit tripped, but this is a normal deck of cards. Yeah, you could say. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can find that two. That two of clubs. Right. Get the card some guts. Alright. We'll place this. We'll place it right in about the middle of the deck. You know. So we were talking about how the two of clubs has some pretty interesting properties. Right. So we had a blank deck. You chose a card. And with that two of clubs, we changed the faces of every single card in the deck to go from blank to faced. But you know, I wanted to try and take this a step further. What if we could take this deck and do something interesting with the back? I was thinking, oh, well, that should be alright. Watch. Just like that. We can actually now change the deck to a completely different color, but here's the thing, right? I wanted to leave, as I said, one card blue. Remember, I said my favorite card was the two of clubs. Well, there you have it. Okay, so maybe this isn't a normal deck, I don't know. Look, I don't really know at this point. But I guess the thing about it is that, you know, I'm always trying new things. I'm always trying to take things and kind of push them to their extremes, you know. So, I mean, let's try then. I mean, it is pretty difficult, but let's see. I'll take this too. If I just take it and just slide it in the deck and pull it right out, it will change as well to a red card. So, you know, that's just kind of something I've been working on. Anyway, why don't we get into some new things with this, I guess this red deck. Okay, so, I want to, try to do something pretty interesting. My favorite four of a kind are the four aces. So let's see. I'll get out the four aces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 4 aces. And what I'll do with the cards is if you were actually here, I'd get you to select the card. Okay. So let's see. I want to have a good idea of what we're dealing with here. Let me just give these a quick little mix. And we'll give them a proper Pharaoh shuffle. Right. And they really are mixing this deck. And if you were here, I'd get you to select the card. Let's say right there. Right. Say this card. Okay. Now what I'd get you to do is I'd get you to take it and place it in the card box. Just like that. And what I would do with these remaining aces that we got, I'd make you 4 piles. Okay. Now they don't have to be necessarily even, I guess, but you know, the more the merrier. And here's something that we would do. I would get you to just place the card box on one of these piles. It could be really anyone. Let's say you chose, I don't know, this one. So this would be our leading pile. Okay, we'll place that right here. But what we'll do with the remaining aces, we'll take those and place those on our packet, our dealer's deck. Now in gambling, we can do something called cheating, where watch, if I take 1, 2, and 3 aces, put them there, I'll actually get the 4 aces. Now I wanted to make sure that you did okay, so wait, I forget, you chose what again? The 9 of hearts. Well, 1 9, 2 9s, and of course 3 four different nines. So that's something pretty cool. So now that I have given you a pretty good idea about these aces, why don't we try something with them as well again? So we have 4 aces, right? Now, some of you may have a pretty good idea of how I do some of my tricks. Okay, maybe I take them and I shuffle them and whatnot, but truth be told, the way I actually manipulate cards is by shuffling, ironically. So this is more of a gambler's demonstration, if anything. But why don't we see if we can do something with these aces? Okay, I'm just gonna cut some piles, let's say. And look, as I said, if you guys like these videos, please leave a thumbs up. They do mean a lot to me because, card magic is a huge passion of mine, and it makes me so happy making these videos for people that really do, I guess, enjoy them. So, it means a lot to me, you guys. Now you'll notice what I'm just doing at the moment is I'm just taking each and every single ace, and all I'm doing is I'm placing them into groups of cards. Okay. Right, just like that. So you can really see those aces before I square up the deck there. They're really there. Square them up. And the aces at this point are really out of my control. I actually don't know where they are. Okay, so I'm going to show you through shuffling how I can get them back. Now, the rule of thumb is wherever you go in life, you want to shuffle how people shuffle. So say you go to like a gig. You might want to shuffle with like the classic overhand shuffle. That's always a renowned shuffle. Let's say, you were at a more kind of fancier gig. You might see people taking the cards and doing what we call a pharaoh shuffle. It's just a fancy one, and they do a little bridge, but it's a simple riffle shuffle. If you go though to the more kind of popular casinos, you will see people taking the cards and saying you need to shuffle them face down. Why is that? Well, it's either a way that you can see the cards or glimpse them, or I can see them, and you actually have to shuffle them face down on the table. Okay. Now, sometimes you might go to, stupid little parties, and you'll actually see people taking cards and shuffling them face up to face down, which is interesting, but whatever, eh? And you can really see cards face up to face down. And look, I don't really know, I just kind of go with the flow, and we kind of see where things go, but let's see. After all this shuffling, I can make 3 statements of absolute fact. The first statement is that even though all 4 aces were in different parts of the deck, they have now all joined together. The second statement is that each ace is right in the middle of the deck, one after the other. The third statement is, to make it easier for you to see, I've straightened up every other card so that only the aces are face up in the deck. So that's something we've been working on. Then you have some interesting other ideas where you take cards and you actually will take a deck, shuffle it, like so. And then the goal is to try dead cut an ace like this. Alright. And if I got 1 card too few or 1 card too more, I would have not cut an ace. Now the thing is, with each ace that I do end up cutting, it gets so much harder to cut to the next one. So, and the thing is, sometimes you might not always get an ace. Oh, lucky me. Again, too few, too many. Now the last most days, I reckon, could be in the 20th position if I had to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take that back. 21. Hey, well, that's pretty good. Here's the thing though, right? If I had to say, sometimes you might take these aces and we could try something pretty cool. Okay? Give these a bit of a mix. Here's the cool thing about these aces. If I take these and I snap, we now only have 3. Right? I'll do it again. Watch. All 4 aces gone. But I can get them back. Check this out. Just like that. Take these aces. Place them in the back. Here's the interesting thing. The goal is to see by one, if I can just get each ace. There's the first one. I'll take a random card, let's say, I don't know, 9 of clubs. We take the 9. Let's see. Turn it right into the ace of clubs. Let's see. I'll take these aces, place them on the table, watch. 1 card trapped in between. Ace of spades. Let's see. What's the last ace we're missing? Oh, ace of diamonds, right. Well, let's see if I can spell it out. Or maybe not. We'll see how we go. I think we'll see. Thing with these cards is that they are so slippery. I'll see. A, C, E, O, F, D, I, A, M, O, N, T, S. Not bad. Still got it. Let's try one more few things. Right. So let's try something interesting. Let's take about half the deck. Give them a bit of a mix. Face up to face down. Right. And you can see face up, face down throughout the entire deck. Right. I'm gonna just take a random one of these face up or face down cards, let's say. 3 of clubs. You know, it could be the 3 of hearts, it could be the 7 of clubs, it could be really any card we want, but let's stick with the 3, I guess. I'll put the 3 more or less in the middle, right? Not really. No, I need to place the 3 of clubs exactly in the center. Now watch. I have this shuffle deck of face up and face down cards, but don't close your eyes because when I snap, every card will be face up except the 3 of clubs. Watch. so much for coming along. I do hope that you all had a fantastic time. But why don't we end things off, I guess, with one more secret little thing. You know, you guys mean the world to me, and if you ever want more tricks like this, just let me know. So I guess we'll just end this like this. I don't really like red, so let's just use green, I guess, instead. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing this fine evening? Hopefully well. So, welcome to a new card video. So I've been meaning to do one of these for quite some time, and the feedback has just been incredible, so why not make another card video? Today we're going to be unboxing a new deck of bicycle standard playing cards, and yeah, we're going to be opening it up, breaking into the deck, just, getting comfortable with it. I'll do some card tricks, I'll do some flourishes, and I'll just, kind of show you the daily routine I kind of go through when I break open a new deck of cards. So as always, relax, sit back, put on a pair of headphones. Please keep requesting what you want to see. But otherwise, please enjoy. This is for your entertainment purposes and for your ASMR. So, just to give you an idea, these cards are made by the United States Playing Card Company, and they are, renowned across the world for magicians and, for leisure. So, definitely a fantastic deck of cards with an air cushion finish. But with that said, let's just jump right into it. So, that's just the plastic. I really love the smell of a new deck of cards. I know how weird that must sound. It just smells like those fresh cards that are ready to go into action. Anyway, so you got the seal. Now, you have many different ways to open the seal on a deck of cards. Personally, I just I'll get some space. I'll get my thumb and just like that, simple as that, just cut it through, and there you go. So, open up the back. We'll get the cards. I'll just set this over to the side. But here's a quick little idea. If you're kind of confused of what to expect when you open a fresh deck of bikes, so first of all, you come with your royalty cards or your promo cards. These are pretty outdated because this is actually, believe it or not, I haven't opened it for about 2.5 years, if not more. I bought these in Hong Kong for really cheap, but they're the real deal. I've been savoring them. So these promo cards, they just give some information to check out their website. So nothing really too special here. I usually will I'll just tear these up because they're irrelevant. Sorry, Mr. Promo Card. Anyway, so then we have the rest of the deck. standard joker and the guarantee joker. Now, obviously this is for if the deck has deficiencies or any kind of defects, you can return them, so that's pretty cool with Bicycle. I'll just place this over right here. So other than that, it's pretty standard deck of cards. You have your ace of spades through the kings, you got your diamonds, your clubs, and your hearts, and these cards, they just melt in your hands basically. So why don't we give them a quick mix? So usually when I open a new pack of cards, I'll spend a lot of time just shuffling the cards. So, why don't we try to do some tricks? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get you to select the card. You can choose anyone you want out of these 52. So let's say you chose Queen of Clubs. So, Queen of Clubs is the chosen card. We can lose that into the back. Now, here's the cool thing about the Queen. See, no matter how much I shuffle these cards, every time I'll snap my fingers, it'll jump to the top, just like that. It jumps. Now, I'm not really too sure how that happens, but look, we'll try this. I'll try it again. Right into the middle. If I snap again, they'll jump up. Now, perhaps my hands could be a bit too quick. That is a possibility. However, sometimes it has a tendency to come out of the card box. Not really too sure how that happens, but whatever. To make things easier, how about this? You'll actually see it jump up to the top of the pack. Now, I'll do it face up, so take the Queen, more or less, say in the center, somewhere in there. And what we'll do is, I'll take the top card. Two of spades. Now watch that too. Ready? If I push forward, snap. The Queen jumps to the top. Here's something cool we'll try. I'll take out two jokers. Now instead of me trying to find the Queen, I'll have the two jokers instead come to the rescue. So, Joker 1, Joker 2. Watch. Just like that. One card sandwiches those two jokers, and it's the Queen of Clubs. Not too sure how, but whatever. And look, it doesn't matter. You could say stop basically anywhere. Right here. Queen of Clubs. Yeah, I don't know how it usually has a mind of its own. But anyway, so that's just one interesting idea we can do. Alright. just a little idea. Some of the cool things you can do with a deck of cards. Why don't we try another thing for you? Here's another cool trick we'll try out. I'll take half the pack and I'll shuffle it face up to face down. Just like so. You can know that I'm shuffling because you can hear. Or you can see face up, face down, face up, face down. Alright, any order. And you see, we can choose any one of these cards. So let's say, this card, 7 of Hearts. See, we could have chose that 2, maybe the 8, the 2, whatever. But, you know, in this case, I'm feeling the 2. Let's place it, let's say, do I want to change? Well, good. I'll stick the 7 about in the center. Right. Actually, not really. No, I need to stick the 7 of Hearts exactly in the center. Now watch. The cards are face up to face down. Don't blink your eyes, because when I snap, every card in this deck will go face up except the 7. Ready, set, and just like that, every card goes face up, with the exception of one card, 7 of Hearts. So, there is that. Other than that, we can try a few more tricks. How about that? Alright, so let's try one more. I have a shuffle pack of cards, and a deck is made out of both red cards and black cards. So why don't I try this? I'm going to separate all the blacks from the reds. Okay, so if I spread out the cards now, you'll see we have black cards on one side and red cards on another. And what I'll do is we'll put them so we'll do black cards on the left and red cards on the right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a bit of a funny shuffle. I'll take some cards face up, some cards face down, and I'll actually mix them together. Right. And I'll give him another one. I'll do the same thing with the red cards. Face up to face down. Okay. Now the last thing I'll do is I'll take the top card of both piles, so for the blacks, the 2 of clubs, and just deal that to the bottom of the deck. And for the red cards, the 9 of diamonds, and just deal that to the bottom. And now we are ready to begin. So, just like humans have their own natural biological clock, a deck of cards cards is something very similar, because every time I snap my fingers, the condition of the deck will go back 15 seconds in time. Okay, so that was 15 seconds. Let's do one more. And one more. For a total of 45 seconds. And there's an ambulance outside, so thank you for that. For a total of 45 seconds. Now, if everything worked out, then the 2 and the 9 would have jumped back up to their top of their packs. Okay, so let's try take things a step further. If I snap my fingers again, then all of the red cards go back face down. They've been unshuffled face up to face down. If I go 15 more seconds back in time, then all of the black cards go back. And if I go 15, 30, even 45 more seconds back in time, then all we have now is a shuffled pack of playing cards. The card trick that never happened. So, I do hope that you have enjoyed tonight's card trick fiasco. If you had, make sure to leave. But as you pretty much couldn't guess it by now, we have some card tricks. So, why don't we get started? We're gonna jump straight into this with a card trick. One of my favorite ones. Got a pack of red bicycle cards. We'll give these a quick little mix. Okay, now what I'm simply going to do is I'm gonna have you select a card, so it can be anyone. Why don't you pick, let's say, this one right here, the 4 of spades. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get you, let's say, place it back somewhere. Let's say right here, okay? And lose it into the back, just like that. Now watch, this deck of cards has an extremely sensitively powerful ability, and that is whenever I snap my fingers. Watch. One card in the entire deck changes colors on the back. Now, wouldn't that just be so insane? If that card were in fact the 4 of spades. Not bad, eh? Yeah, I still got it in me. I'll leave that off to the side for now. But why don't we get you to select another card? So I'm just going to shuffle through and you say stop whenever you want. Right there. Are you sure? You want to keep going? Okay. Okay, right, okay. King of diamonds. Let's try this again. Place the cards down, square them up, and snap. Now if things just worked out, then uh-oh. Where's the blue card? Where is that blue card? Uh-oh, must have messed this one up. Well, actually, we do have one blue card down here. Let's just see, and there we go. Solve the problem. Yeah, well, that will work. But that's just a nice little card trick. Why don't we do a few other ones, shall we? Okay. So, let's do this one. What I am going to do is I'm just going to get out the aces. Actually, how about I'll do the queens instead, because look, we already have most of them just cluttered up right there. And of course there is a microphone whilst I'm doing this. Alright, so the 4 queens. Now, the 4 queens are, very unique. What I'll do this is all about card control and card manipulation. Now, the goal is to essentially get the queens through card handling. Alright. Let's see, I reckon the first one, right in the card box. The second one, why don't we take a 6 of clubs, right? We'll take the 6. Flake. Turns right into that queen. I'll use these two to find its sister, the third queen. Watch if I riffle down the side of the back. Just like that. The third. And finally, the last queen, the Queen of Hearts. Let's riffle down the side. Oh, let's say right here. Queen of Hearts. Yeah, so that's basically some fun stuff you can do with magic. The cool thing is though, if I just take those queens, add them to the top, I can snap, and just like that they disappear. Never to be seen again. Why do we do different kinds of shuffles? People have been requesting that. So, you know, you have many different kinds of shuffles when you're handling a deck. First of all, you got well, a little flourishes, you got a ribbon spread. That's fun. But in terms of, shuffles, you got your standard, riffle shuffle. That's a classic. You have the table shuffle. If I can actually do that. It's hard to because I'm actually doing this on my bed, and you need a more flat surface, which is why, yeah, that might be a bit hard. Oh, I can't even pick up the cards on this bed. Another one, yeah, you got your overhand shuffle. You have the Hindu shuffle. What else? You have, oh, here's a cool one. I think I've shown this, the Pharaoh shuffle. So every card shuffled like that. You have the one-handed table shuffle. It's gonna be impossible to do on this bed, but I'll try. Yeah, it's because there are bumps. If it were a flat surface, I could do it. You've got just table cuts. You've got what else? You got false shuffles, so like kind of those stuff. Very deceptive. But how about I'll teach you guys a card trick. I'll fool you with it first, and then I'll teach you it. How about that? Because people have been asking me to teach a card trick, so here you go. So why don't I go ahead and fool you with it first? So we'll get you to select the card. Let's say you chose Two of Hearts. Right, so what we will do is, okay, we'll take this 2. Let's slide it about in the middle of the pack. Okay, right in the center. Now watch. I will be able to locate that 2 in 5 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4, even 5. Watch. If I did this correct, the 2 will face up. So how did I do that? Well, why don't I teach you that right now? Oh. So what I did was, maybe you saw it, but I took a card and I actually placed it face down at the bottom of the deck. Now that should look like something like this, right? So normal deck, but the bottom is, you have that card, and obviously you won't show that. So what will happen is, they'll select the card, making sure they don't see that bottom card. But nonetheless, yeah, they'll select one. Let's say 5 of spades, and if you're doing this in person, they can look at the card, and as you are, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just boop, flip the deck the other way, making sure you obviously don't show this, but you'll flip it over as they're looking. They can keep looking. You'll just quickly flip it over to the other side, and they have no idea of this. I mean, I've never been caught out flipping the deck whilst they're checking the card. It's just misdirection. So anyway, you get them to put the card back in. Obviously, not showing this because that will ruin the trick. You take the cards, you put them behind your back. As you do that, take this card, flip it the other way around, turn the deck. Voila! You've just become a rookie magician. As for the other moves that I did for the other tricks, like producing a card from a box, that's a bit of a later tutorial perhaps, but for now we'll just stick to the basics. Why don't I'll do one last trick maybe. I don't really know what to do. Perhaps. firstly and foremost want to thank you so much for the outstanding, comments on the last one. It really took my breath away, and I'm so humble and so grateful for making you guys entertained and happy. This is my favorite thing to do, and I really do appreciate your comments and your likes, and seriously, you guys are the best. So, we're doing another card video, but I forgot to mention I made one lie. Remember when I said that I was pulling out all the stocks last video? Well, this video, I'm actually really going to try. This video is going to have some of the hardest card tricks that I know. Some card tricks David Blaine has performed, maybe on Jimmy Fallon. A lot of stuff. Okay, so this is high level stuff, and I am by no means a professional. I'm simply a casual guy who loves doing it as a hobby, but we'll see how we go, eh? I also wanted to clarify, these are completely normal decks of cards. These are, I was accused of using gaffed or marked decks. These are the Dan and Dave Smoke and Mirror decks. They're completely normal. You can look them up anywhere online. But yeah, so that is that. So why don't we choose a deck? I'm going to choose. Let's choose the red one. Why not? I'm really liking the red one because I think the black one's just a bit too crazy for me. But whatever. Tinkles. Okay, I'm just gonna actually bring this mic a bit closer. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna see how we go with this, you know. Okay, let's see. Now, what I'm going to do is, before this whole thing happens, I'm going to take one card from this very deck, and I'm actually going to insert it into a very specific location. So let me do that. Which card? Let's see. Okay, I have it. I've taken one card and put it in a very specific location. I am committed to this. If you're here right now, I would get you to think of any card in the deck, absolutely anyone. Because you're not actually here, and because you can't trust me to just say a card. On the top left of the screen, you will see a random.org. I'm actually going to do that right now, so. On random.org, this is a randomizer. It will generate one card out of 52. Okay? It's going to generate one card out of 52. And watch this. Alright, let's see what we got. Click again. We get the 5 of spades. Let's say you didn't want that, or let's say you did. You want that. Okay, we'll use the 5 of spades. No, my funny business, I haven't even touched the cards. I'm gonna see if I can do something. Okay. Think about this for a second. What is my name? It's Jojo, right? I asked you that question for a very specific reason. See, I've prepared 50 moves in advance before this video even started. What question to ask you? I knew exactly what questions to ask you, as well as where that card would be after this shuffle deck. Jojo has 4 letters, so to symbolize that, let's take 4 cards off from the top of the deck. Watch. J O J O. Okay. 4. And what was the card that we chose? The 5 of spades. F I mess that up. I'm pretty surprised that random.org knew that. So, that's just an example of some pretty crazy mentalism that I'm working on. Okay, but let's try something else, right? I'll try something with these cards. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove 5 cards from the back. I'm actually gonna remove a poker hand, which is 5 cards. I'm gonna try to do this as fairly as possible. Let's see. Let's choose these 5 cards. I'm gonna clear it up as best as I can. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm not looking. These are the 5 cards that we have just chosen, and again, could have been down here, could have been up here. We chose these 5 cards. I want to spread these out on the table without even lifting them. 5 cards out of this deck. See, when you've been playing around and manipulating cards for so long, you develop a super sensitive sense of touch. I mean, super sensitive, so finite, so precise that you can actually tell what a card is just by touching it, just by touching the back. By holding its weight, you can determine some cards have certain weights. The ink itself, actually by the slightest microgram, differs for every card, and I've actually taken the time to memorize the weight of every card in the deck. See, even though I don't even know what these cards are yet, if I touch them, I can actually find out. Watch, this card is the 6 of spades, I think. Oh, no. I take that back. Is it though? If I had to place more money, I'd say 9 of hearts. Watch, I'll do it again. Okay, this one feels a little denser. I think it could be maybe a picture card. King of clubs, I'd say. Yep. Next. Oh, that's light. That's the 2 of diamonds, definitely. Yeah, of course. Okay, a bit heavier, quite heavier actually. I think it's Jack of hearts, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, Jack of hearts, and the last one. It's a light number, I can tell. 3 of spades. Yeah. So, well, there is that. And that's something that we can work on. But it's that kind of sense of touch that I'm developing. Kind of honing that in. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'll try to do something else, maybe. I'm gonna try some next level mentalism. See, I've always wanted to be able to just cut to a card. Pretty much any card. Let's say, I don't know, I'm playing poker, I would really like to cut to it, like, say, a king of diamonds. A king of diamonds would be really nice to cut to, like that. Okay, but I'm just joking. Let's see. I'm gonna try something here. I want to make sure you can see all the cards. There we go. I'm going to generate a random card again from random.org. But this time, I won't even put a card in a certain position. I won't even look at the cards. I will use my power of mentalism to actually track the card without looking at them. Okay? Watch this. So, off to random.org, let's generate another card. 4 of diamonds is. Okay. If I can do this, I will eliminate some cards. How about that, to make it easier? I won't even use my finger, so let me see. No, it's not. Okay, it's definitely not one of these cards up here. I can tell that. I mean, that's pretty simple. Come on. I'll go also here. 4 of diamonds. Where could that be? Think, Jojo. Come on. I don't think it's up here either. I don't think it's one of these cards. I don't think it's one of the top 5. No, it's still not here. Oh, but I think I'm closing in. And it's not here either. We're getting close. I'm just gonna move this packet over here. Again, it's not in this packet or in this packet, just to clarify. Watch. Oh, it's not. I don't think it's here. It's not. I don't think it's even here. Which means we are now down to 2 cards from 52. Which one is it? It's not this. One card left from all of these. Just imagine if I turn this over and I put the John Cena meme. I swear I went to it. You don't need to lower your volume. But yeah, it is the 4 of diamonds. I was just thinking how funny that would be, but I'd probably lose my whole fan base. Okay, but there you go. That was, oh god, that just had me laughing. Okay, well, I'll do one last thing. You know, people have been saying to me, how do you know these things? How can we perform such tricks? But things I'm interested in is the balance between what's real and what's magic. See, watch this. What I'm about to do takes years of practice, but I'm going to display it in the next few minutes. What I will do, I've always been interested in the concept of memory and memorization and stuff like that. What I'm going to try to do is simply take a deck, and the goal is, from this very deck, I am going to attempt, and I say that very, very lightly, I'm going to attempt to memorize the entire order of the pack in 10 seconds. Watch. Give me 10 seconds. Okay. 10 seconds. I don't know how many seconds this is. Oh, is this 10 already? Done. Four of clubs. 2 of hearts. 7 of diamonds. 3 of clubs. 4 of hearts. Oh god. 6 of diamonds. Next. Ace of spades. 5 of hearts. 9 of spades. 2 of spades. Queen of hearts. diamonds, queen of clubs, 8 of hearts, 6 of spades, 5 of spades, 9 of hearts, king of clubs, 2 of diamonds, jack of hearts, 3 of spades, 8 of spades. Come on, come on, 6 of hearts, yep, 10 of clubs, 5 of diamonds. Come on, come on, come on. King of diamonds, yeah. 2 of clubs, 3 of hearts, 8 of diamonds, 5 of clubs. Oh. Oops. Oh no. See, my memory is not perfect. I mean, it's close, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. King of spades. Oh god, this might go awful. Jack of diamonds, I think. Okay, 5 of clubs. Okay. Meant to switch that. Okay, now if I remember correctly, it's jack of diamonds, yeah. Next. 8 of clubs. Come on, what's next? Oh, I remember 10 of spades. King of hearts. Jack of clubs. 7 of spades. 10 of hearts. Ace of diamonds. 4 of spades. 7 of hearts. 4 of diamonds. Ace of clubs. Yep. God, 9 of clubs. No. Crap. Oh no. Have I forgotten? Oh god. Jesus. How about this? I'll make it harder. I'll go backwards. 9 of diamonds. Ace of hearts. 5 of clubs. Oh, 6 of clubs. God dang it. I meant to say that. 10 of diamonds. Come on. Queen of spades. No. Yes, queen of spades. Lands 3. Come on, Jonah. Queen of spades. No. Oh, 7 of clubs. Queen of diamonds. And jack of spades. Well, there you have it. I may not have perfect memory, but in 10 seconds, I reckon that is pretty darn good, wouldn't you say? Well, thank you so very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a rating down below. No camera tricks were used in this video. It was just pure magic. So, thanks for watching. Welcome back to another card video. Thank you so very much for coming down here. It seriously means the world to me, everyone. The reception and the feedback on my card videos have been, I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. I'm so humble and grateful and just, I'm lost for words. Thank you so much for giving me this chance to entertain you to the best of my ability. This is my favorite thing to do, and I really appreciate you taking the time to give me a chance. So thank you guys so much, and I'll continue to do these. And hello to all the new subs. I love you guys so much, and let's get right into it. So, before we start, I'm just going to remove 5 cards from the pack. So give me a second to do that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's the ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5 of spades. They start up on the top. Now the goal is to lose these cards in the deck, and through cutting and shuffling, let's see if I can find them. Not bad. a step further. Nine, 10. And finally, the last card, the King of Spades. I know this isn't the king, it's the Ace of Hearts, but watch. What we do is we take it and snap, and just like that, turns into the King of Spades. And there we go, the entire suit. Actually, I lied because the snap I did to change the ace into the king didn't just change that one card. It actually changed the position of every card in the back to get it in new deck order. And that's the trick. So, hope you enjoyed that. But let's get into some actual magic, shall we? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the red cards and the black cards and separate them from each other. Probably should have done that when they were in new deck order, but oh well. So this should just take a few moments. And as always, thank you so much for watching the videos. It means the absolute world to me. Yeah, so thank you again. Okay. So from that shuffled order, we now have a deck with black cards on one side and red cards on another. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to give, let's see, I'll put black cards here and red cards here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to give these kind of an interesting shuffle. Face up to face down and just mix them together. Okay. And one more. And with the red. Face up to face down. Now, the last thing I'll do is I'll take the top card of each, so the 7 of spades of the black pile, and just deal that to the bottom of the deck. And for the red cards, I want the jack of hearts, and just deal that to the bottom. And now we're ready to begin. So, just like humans have their own natural biological body clock, a deck of cards has something very similar, because every time I snap my fingers, the condition of the deck will go back 15 seconds in time. Okay, so that was 15 seconds. Let's give it one more. And one more. For a total of 45 seconds. Now, if everything worked out well, then the jack of hearts and the 7 of spades have just jumped back up to the top of their pile. Okay, let's see if we can take it just a step further. If I go 15 seconds more back in time, then all the red cards, they become face up. They've been unshuffled. If I go 15 seconds more back in time, then all the black cards go back the way they were. And if I go 15, there it seconds back in time. Then all we have here is a shuffled pack of cards. Just like we started with in the beginning. But let's try something else. Sometimes I do get a bit bored of this blue deck. My personal favorite color is the red one. I just like the color more, and you know. So let's try something with this red deck. These are completely normal decks of cards. These are the bicycle cards. Okay, so normal pack of cards. My right hand to God. So let's try something out with these cards, shall we? Okay. So all we are gonna do. Let's see. The goal is to let me think of any card in a deck. Let's say, I don't know, 7 of spades, 7 of spades. I'm gonna cut off about half the cards, let's say right here, okay? 7 of spades. Alright, let's give this a shot. What is the name of the YouTube channel that you are currently watching? It's JoJo's ASMR. So what's that? JoJo's ASMR. So what? That's 9 letters all up. Let's count that out. JoJoSASMR. 7 of spades. Wow. I don't know how. But let's try this trick, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to load up my photo booth. Okay. Now the reason why I'm doing this, and you'll be able to see this on the screen to the left, is because one sec, that's just it turning on. Okay. Now the reason why I'm turning this on, hello there, is because I'm gonna show you this trick, but in order for you to actually believe I'm not cheating, you need to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be on the top left of the screen on a different angle. But obviously you're gonna be looking down here. What I'm gonna do is, let's say top or bottom. Top or bottom. What do you guys prefer? Top or bottom? Let's say you said bottom. But then again, some of you are gonna say top. How many? Top or bottom? Let's say you said bottom. How many do you want? 8, 7. Let's say you said 7. So I'm gonna take 7 cards from the bottom, or more, or less. In fact, I'll take 7 more or less from the bottom or from the top. I don't care. Let's say I'm just gonna look over here. Let's take this many, I think. I'm gonna look over here. Actually, I'll look to you guys. Put them on the bottom. I don't care. You know what the more important thing is though, guys? The cut. Or not. I don't care. Again, top or bottom. Let's say some of you said bottom, some of you may say top. How many? You watching that video, how many? 12. So let's say you said 12 from the bottom. I'll take 12 cards or more or less and cut them to the top. Okay? I'm not looking there. You know what the more important thing is though, guys, as I said? The cut. Or not. Last one, top or bottom. You know, so let's say some of you were pretty angry I didn't go top last time. Let's say I went top. Okay, let's say you said 2 or less. I don't care, but you know what the more important is? The cut. Okay, now we need to choose a card. We need to choose a card from this deck. Okay, so let's say, I don't know, let's say top or bottom. What do you prefer, top or bottom? Bottom, okay. How do I do this? I'm going to look over there to that side, and you can see me that I am not looking at the cards. I'm going to take the top card, or the bottom one, face up, more or less in the middle, more or cards face up in the middle. Okay. And last one, top or bottom. Let's say bottom. I'm gonna take the bottom card, more or less. I think this is in the middle. Oh god, probably not. I felt that. Alright, now the problem is we have 3 face-up cards. I'm gonna put the cards this way, so if I spread them out, I can't see. Okay? I do nothing. Take the cards, put them in the card box, like so. If I can do that. First of all, there's nothing in the card box, just to clarify. That is as fair as I can be. You know? Now watch. Nine of spades. 2 of spades. Queen of hearts. 9 of spades. 2 of spades. Queen of hearts. Watch, I do nothing. My concept of more or less in the middle is very interesting. But watch. 2 of spades. Queen of hearts. And 9 of spades. Ta-da! Well, that was interesting. Again, I understand some people may think I was looking, but I guess that I hope that the camera over there helped that out. Okay, let's try something else. Something with these cards. I wanted to be able to know, to be able to cut to any card I wanted in the pack. Let's say I'm dealing cards and I'd say I wanted to cut to, I don't know, like a 3 of diamonds. I would want to try and be able to do that. So I'm going to see if I can do that. Let's give it a shot. Say I wanted to cut to a card, let's say 5 of diamonds. Oh, lucky me. So that's why maybe we shouldn't play cards together. But nonetheless, I'll end things off with one last trick, shall we? Let's see. What I'll do is this. I'll need to actually turn my webcam on so I can prove that I'm not looking. So let me do that. So if you can see the webcam in the left corner, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to choose a card, but I cannot know what on earth that card is. Only you watching the video can. Okay? Only you can. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna pick any random card in the deck. I'm gonna close my eyes, look around, and right there. Okay? That's the card. Oh, that's my cat, not the card. My cat, that's the card. Okay? Hopefully you're looking at that. I promise to God I cannot see. Okay? You know, just in case you thought I could see it, I'll look way more over here. Okay? And I'll look to the left. That's the card. Okay? Now it's important that only you see that, not me. Okay. So the card goes, I don't know what the card is, but let's say I want to deal some cards. And say you place down the card here. Let's say right there. But let's say you weren't so convinced. I'll do it again, because I really feel like some of you guys are suspicious. Okay, again, I will just choose a card. Let's say this one. Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm only 2. Okay, this one right here. Okay. This is just, for those of you that are skeptical, that's the card. I really hope none of you think I'm cheating. because I'm gonna make some piles. They don't have to be more or less even, but I'll try my best here to make them, I guess, kind of even. So, do I want to borrow some cards? Let's see. No, I think we're actually, I think we're pretty good. What I'll do is from these cards, let's say, right here, I have 4 piles, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is, from these piles, let's take some, actually, alright good, I just wanted to see if you could see that. Take some cards, we'll start dealing down for each one. Now here's the thing, whatever I do to one packet, I have to more or less do to every other packet. So they're all kind of linked together. Oh, this is too slow. I'll just put a bunch of... We're just giving them a bit of a mix, okay? Okay. And we can get rid of some cards, I don't care. Okay. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to throw a card in the middle here. Now, every time I do that, I need to do the same thing for every other pile. Does that make sense? Okay. Every time I do that, and I'll start whenever I want. Let's say right here. Okay. What I'll do, say you wanted to cut some cards, we'll cut them across. To make this as random as possible. Let's count how many cards we have left of each one. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's actually quite a lot. This board packet probably has like 3, 4, 5. Here's the thing, right? After all that randomization, the card you chose, right there. But check this out. Thank you so much for watching.